Well, in light of everything that's going on, you just went through the borders. We're in a race against time here, and what we're going to do in July, I've decided to move everything up. But one of the things we're doing, it's a cyber forensics election symposium. We're bringing all of our evidence to a big venue. I haven't announced it yet, and I'll announce the date. Any cyber guy that's got credentials in the country, we're going to bring them there. It's going to be unpacking the packet captures, and everyone's going to get to see it. We'll televise it. I want to have congressmen there. I want to have senators there. I want to have Democrats, Republicans. I want to have governors, attorney generals, secretary of states. Everybody can get there. Then once we show all the cyber guys, and they can ask their questions, and they're all going, wow. It's going to be like showing them a spaceship that going, here, you guys, we haven't seen anything like this. This is a miracle. Then they can the next day, it'll be a 2-day event. The rest of them then can all ask their own cyber experts or their own people. And by the time everybody leaves there, this whole country is going to go, we've got to get this to the Supreme Court now and get this pulled down. The number 2 thing I'm doing is right after that, we're going to do a nationwide petition. So that because the big win is for the Supreme Court to look at it. So once everybody's convinced, which they will be after the 2-day event, we'll do a petition. We're also going to do a mock election. We're going to show the whole world.
Hang on a second. I want to get to the breaking news for a second. Just back up. Hang on. You said a couple of weeks ago, we talked about this. Would you be open to have the top cyber guys in the country and all the media that says you're a clown, you're dangerous, you don't know what you're doing, to actually see the evidence? So you're committing today. You're saying right now that in mid-July at a large venue to be announced at some time, you're going to take all of your evidence on the Dominion suit, and I take it all the evidence you're going to show for your Supreme Court run, all your cyber, because you're accusing the Chinese Communist Party of intruding. Either Dominion's too dumb or they were part of it to get into these systems and change the vote. That's why I call you the air game. You are committing now to the American people that you will go to a venue and you will put all your experts, all your evidence, everything you've got on live TV and streaming, and have not just your people there to defend it, but you will say, bring it. Every Democrat, Rachel Maddow's crew, Chris Hayes' crew, right? The Washington Post, Tom Hamburg, and the investigative reporter crew, New York Times, anybody, Guardian, come one, come all, and you will stay there, and until they're satisfied, you will run this all day at some massive venue and also have the American people come in and they can watch it like a gladiator fight. Right, this is like Gladiator 2. This is the sequel we always wanted. Mike Lindell and his cyber gladiators.
Well, yeah, because people need to understand what packet captures are, and the first layer is going to be all the cyber experts in the country, whether they're from universities, ever. They have to have a certain. I checked into it. They need to have a certain credentials. They need to have certain, to be rated so that they're valid. Yes. They're not just going to take. Hey, yes. What do you know about
not
cyber?
Not going to screwballs. Yes.
Right. And people can submit. If you have government officials that want to submit their own cyber people, but everybody's going to be there, and we're going to unravel the.
Let's go to break. I got to go to break. This is such big news. By the way, I'm going to ask you this question, and you answer over the break. Would you be open for people here in the United States that are diplomats or whatever, work for the Chinese Communist Party? Would you be open to the CCPs having their official representatives there? We're going to get the answer from Mike Lindell when we return after a commercial break. You're in the war room. Okay, I want to go back. So, Mike Lindell, if the Chinese Communist Party wants to call you out, because you're saying, hey, essentially, like Wuhan, this is kind of an act of war. According to your theory of the case, which you're presenting in federal court to sue Dominion, and you're also going to present eventually at the Supreme Court, you're tantamount to, saying it's an act of war because they directly intruded into an American presidential election. If the Chinese Communist Party officials here in the United States, they're here officially, if they want to send a delegation to your event in mid-July and sit next to the Rachel Maddow crowd and the Washington Post and the New York Times, all should have investigative reporters there ripping the face off your so-called cyber experts, would you be open to have the people that you have accused of basically stealing this election, the Chinese Communist Party, would you be open, if they were officially authorized to be in the United States, to be there?
Yes, absolutely. They can sit right next to Brian Kemp and Doug Ducey in the front row.
Okay. That's a headline. Thank you, sir. You're getting pretty good. You're getting pretty good at this. This is going to be huge.
And I want to put out.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right, Steve. I want to say this too. I am putting a personal invite to Fox News. I mean, Fox. Maybe you should come. Maybe you can. Maybe when you see this, this is actually news that you can actually look at and say, "Wow, this really happened." Maybe all you guys that have been sued out there, like Fox and I won't even name the others, but there's over 200 lawsuits and threats. You know, all of you should come there and go, "Hey, this is our defense." It was all along. The CCP attacked our country through the Democrat Party, through these machines. It's all going to be proved. When the Daily Show attacked me, when they attacked me at Frank's Beach the other day, I said to them, "You guys just come this month or in July and look at it, and you're absolutely going to be, saying you're sorry. You're going to go, we apologize." You think I'll get apologies, Steve, from all of them?
I would not hold my breath, but you're inviting the DNC. I just want to make sure you're inviting the Chinese Communist Party, officials that are here, authorized. Everybody's got to be duly authorized, but you're also going to invite, I take it, the DNC, all the Democratic Party, everybody everybody. Are you going to invite Dominion and all the other companies? Will you invite the representatives from Dominion to come in a fair, open thing and show what you got, so maybe we can put all these lawsuits aside and they can admit, or if you deliver the goods, they admit, hey, maybe we screwed up here, and let's get rid of all the machines. Would you invite Dominion and all the other companies?
Well, yes, and let's face it, they'll have a representative there, Brian Kemp, anyway. But they're going to be invited to Dominion.
By the way, is it true? Is it true that Brian? Is this going to be open? This is going to be mid-July at a large venue, I take it. Is this going to be open to the public that can come in if you can get credentials and tickets? Or would you let the public in to see this gladiator match?
Well, I think I think we're going to have enough in this big venue. I mean, maybe I'll have to get a stadium. I'll rent, but that part remains to be seen. We say mid-July. I'm saying July, but I will say this: I want everyone there that needs to be there. We're going to start with all cyber experts from around the world. And around the country. Then we're going to have all the politicians, and we're going to have all the news crews, all the naysayers. And if there's still room for public on the fringe, we can do that. But I think if we get the news there to actually film something so important as this, that the public could actually watch it from home and maybe see it on. Wouldn't that be something if CNN and Fox and MSNBC actually televised it?
Okay, hang on. I'm going to go to the 4-step plan, but I just want to. So another massive rally like you had in Richmond, Wisconsin, will be in the early part of July. That's one. Sometime in July, at some venue open to the nation and to the world, to come one, come all that are qualified. You're like Fresno State. You'll play them anywhere, anytime. It's put up or shut up. You're going to have your experts, and you're prepared to be totally humiliated on global TV because you're inviting every expert in the world to come and take their best shot. Is that correct?
That with the right credentials, obviously they got to be cyber forensic experts, and there are credentials for that. This is the miracle, Steve. This is what God's done for our country when we get out there and be one nation under God again. This is going to be the biggest uniting of our country ever. Whether you're a Democrat or Republican or what you are, boom, against a common enemy, the CCP, that used the Democratic Party to steal our election and invade our country. You just had it earlier on your show. This is an invasion.